Hey, we made it.
Ooh, that was quick too.
Yeah, that was.
Hello.
This time the rain is helping the internet. That's weird.
All right, so we are here half an hour early. So hi.
Hi, early peoples.
I am taking Wendy to a play tonight. So
what are you seeing?
Much Ado About Nothing.
Nice.
Yeah, Central Valley.
Yes,
Wendy's
honey.
excited. Central Valley is doing their rendition of it. So
neat.
It'll be fun.
It will be.
Oh. What are you drinking?
This just felt like the right day for singularity. The weather can't decide. I can't decide. So I'm just defaulting back to what I know and what I love.
Good.
Which, fun news on this later. Yep. Good old singularity. This is the batch we currently have on in the tap room. It is sitting at 10%. It is smoky. It is rich. It's like dark coffee. It's just good. And this is what I wanted tonight.
Nice.
We'll call that a good start.
Yes.
What do you have?
So the Bright and Crisp Golden Delicious from Washington Gold Cider.
Nice.
I've been threatening to try this one for a few weeks, and now I'm going to. So I'm excited. I've actually never had any of their cider.
I thought you did, because didn't you have one a couple weeks ago, right after the gentleman who came in?
That's when I bought this.
Ah, but you didn't actually have this then.
Correct. Because usually they only have the like really big bottles.
Right.
And where it's just me. I haven't necessarily wanted to splurge on that.
That would make for a pretty lousy evening. Or at least a lousy morning.
Yeah. This is very, very light in color.
This is not.
No.
That is beautiful, though.
Look at that. Fits perfect in the glass.
Yay.
So,
yes. That's a nice cross section there. Or
a very
dichotomy, what do they call it?
Juxtaposition.
That's the one.
It's very light in color. I feel like that's a pretty good representation there.
Looks about right to me. Amazing what a backlight will do for you, i.e. curtains.
Oh, that's really nice. It's kind of sweet, very appley. It's just a nice, clean cider.
Oh, that is extremely nice.
Yeah.
You get the apple on the nose immediately. It's not too sweet.
It's simple. It's not like super complex, but like in that pleasant way, not that like one note lets you down kind of way. If somebody hadn't had cider before, you walk by and the camera goes shake, shake, shake.
Gentle feet.
Yes, that shaking you're seeing is
it's not J.J. Abrams. It's our daughter.
Anyway, if somebody's never had cider before, this would be a really good introduction for them of a solid like apple cider. So
yeah,
I'm pleased.
It tastes a lot sweeter and richer and weirder right after a sip of Singularity.
Oh, I bet.
But I can recognize the notes in there to know that that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what is new in the world of Bardic? Got a few fun things to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Well, you should probably start by talking about beer.
I should talk about beer. First, the building itself. With the help of our fantastic assistant brewer, Andrew, we managed to get most of the upgrades to the ceiling done. So that place is finally just about how we always intended it to be. It's getting close. It's really nice. So
huge step forward.
Huge step forward. It's been a fantastic week of construction and hard work and just good, clean fun. We are resuming brewing next week. We're going to be rebrewing Ish finally. So we're just finishing up. We're on the last keg of Ish down at the tap room. We've got loads of everything else. Literally every single one of our staples, save for old books.
Yeah.
We have plenty of. And so we're going to go rebrew Ish again. Just to keep that going and keep our stocks up across the board.
What do you have backlogged, basically? It's not on the tap list, but it could be if something blew.
The things that aren't out yet. We have Cane Madness, which is our India Red Ale. Which it's kind of like Ish, except a little bit more hoppy. And I almost say more smoky, but definitely more hoppy. And then we have Poirot, which is our dark Belgian strong ale. That one's just fruity. It's like dark candied fruit. It's really, really nice.
Is there smokiness in that one?
Not as much.
Yeah.
No, the spiciness and the fruitiness really comes to play on that one. And lastly, we have Relics. And Relics is our wee heavy Scotch ale. And it is just rich and caramely and dark and bold, smooth.
Yeah.
I really look forward to putting that one on. So,
and What the Dickens just got is back on the board.
Yep, What the Dickens just came back, and dang, I like that one.
Yeah.
This is a really solid batch. It's just a good, clean, I need a beer type beer.
Good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun. Yeah, and I suspect that one is going to do well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's a solid one to point people to if they're looking for like an IPA or an amber.
Pilsner.
Yeah. It's not any of those things, but it's within the same Willwell.
Yeah.
That would kind of, I think, satisfy people looking for those things.
Quite a lot.
So
that's mostly the beer world. Oh, yes. One other fun thing. So we have Summerween coming up.
Yay, June 22nd.
June 22nd, which we'll be getting to that.
Wednesday.
Sure.
It is.
Which we'll be getting to that when we talk about events. But for that, everybody involved brews something very special for it. So I make a very special beer. Courtney makes a very special cider. And Mystic Mead, some of our best friends, make a very special mead for the event. And so in my case, I have recreated Schmebulock. That is my outrageously, stupidly strong dry hopped IPA. This year it hit 18.3%. I could have gone a little higher. I decided to stop it there. Just keep it to be a similar experience as last year. And dang if it isn't something. So that's going to be a very nice one. That just finished. I'm chilling it. I'm going to let it just chill and clarify for the next month. And it's going to be something pretty special.
Yep. That'll be good.
Yeah, that will be lots of fun.
So anything else in the beer news?
I don't think so. I think that's about it.
Neat.
Oh, yes. The other thing, I just sampled the barrel-aged Singularity, and it is coming along nicely. It's not quite there yet, but it is getting those same warm vanilla bourbon notes that we knew from last year. And so it's coming along super duper great. I can't wait for that one.
You just tried the old books too, right?
Did just try the old books. It's changing color.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It used to be kind of like a nice dark amber, and it's encroaching on brown. It is deep, rich, dark, mahogany gold. I mean, it's dark. It looks like maple syrup.
Nice.
Is what it looks like. And it tastes like caramel and goes down like bourbon. It's just, it's already fantastic. It's going to be very difficult to wait the next several months, but I'm going to.
Yep.
Because it's going to be something super special then.
Yep. We're thinking a September-ish release.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. So.
Take that at Vista Stadium.
Not much to report in the cider world. I haven't done a new pressing, so all of the ciders that I had made are sitting being happy. I am having to readjust Mana Potion a little bit. I made it, I released it, and that's when I realized that although it tasted fantastic, it kind of looked a little bit like dirty dishwater, which was
whoopsie
tragic. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly what I did. I did my technique a little differently this time, and I'm pretty darn sure I know exactly what happened.
Same flavors, different order.
Yeah.
Changed the color.
Yep.
It's just the weirdest darn thing in the world.
So I pulled that, and I'm going to readjust the color because, as anybody can tell you, you eat first with your eyes. And when you look at it and it looks like dirty dishwater, it doesn't. It
needs help.
It needs help.
Yeah.
So,
but not much help.
No.
It'll be fine
and
shortly.
Like I said, the taste was fantastic. So I got that. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get this batch to the like bright purpley blue that I had before that I'm going for. But I think I can make it look much nicer.
You'll get there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. I'm about to start working on Celeste Bell Bethabel. I realized based on time frames that the cider that I had set aside for Cursed Castle needs to become Celeste Bell Bethabel. So Cursed Castle is getting pushed back a little bit, but that's okay.
You've got a few people looking forward to that one.
I know. It'll get there. Just like Saber of Windu. Finally got there.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's new. I don't think that
Is
was
it?
out since, it's been 2 weeks since we did Bardic Tales.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
that's right.
Saber of Windu's out now.
Yeah, Saber of Windu's back. It might have been around 2 weeks ago. In case it wasn't, it's back. So, yeah, it's Zuko. Dimensional Scissors is still around, but it's on its last leg.
Better hurry.
It will be coming back. I will eventually remake that one. It might even be next batch. I'm not sure. So
that one was much beloved.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's a good one.
It really is. It's really fantastic.
So yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. So that's Cider World.
That's the Cider World.
Events?
Do we want to vaguely talk about what we did this weekend?
No.
No, that's not our story to tell?
No.
Oh, but I'm so excited.
I know you are.
Something
You
neat
guys-
happened this weekend that you guys are going to be super happy about.
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Events.
So June 22nd,
Yep.
as we said, is our Summerween event. It is a fictitious holiday from Gravity Falls.
So everything surrounding it is Gravity Falls themed.
Everything is Gravity Falls themed. And so hence all the names. You have Shmebulok, who is a character from Gravity Falls.
He's
Celestabel Bethabel, who is a character from Gravity Falls. And then Mystic Mead will be bringing Weird Mageddon, which is an event in Gravity Falls.
Yes.
And so we are celebrating the whole thing with an event called Summerween, which is basically Halloween in the middle of summer. We dress up, we have costumes, we have costume contests.
Yes.
We have coloring contests because instead of giving people sharp knives and watermelons after they've been drinking, we decided coloring contest sounds way better. So
Yep.
we will be coloring watermelons instead of carving them.
Because it's summer in Gravity Falls. When they celebrate Summerween, they make jack-o'-melons. So it's watermelons carved like a jack-o'-lantern instead of pumpkins, which would be a fall gourd. Pumpkins are gourds and watermelon are fruit, right?
Yeah, sure. Pretty sure watermelons
things.
Watermelons are berries too, I think.
Oh yeah, I think no, berries have their seeds on the outside, right?
Nope, seeds on the inside, like apples. Apples are berries too.
Oh, so strawberry, that's right.
Strawberries
Strawberry's
aren't
not
berries.
actually a berry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sad.
Yeah.
In fact, bananas are also a berry.
Yeah. Interesting.
In fact, the fruit, technically, botanically, the fruit part of a strawberry isn't the part you eat, it's the seeds.
Huh.
Those are the little fruits. What we eat is just an engorged stem. Doesn't make it any less yummy.
They're delicious. Fun fact, if you mix Singularity and Health Potion, somehow it tastes like a chocolate covered strawberry. So do with that as you will.
Which, if you're into that,
despite strawberries being like his favorite thing, like he
strawberries.
ate them so much as a kid he turned red. Not chocolate covered strawberries.
I love chocolate. I love strawberries. Do not let them touch.
Yes.
Thank you and please and thank you.
Or give them to me.
Or give them, yes.
I'm weird. I don't like chocolate that much.
That's okay. You don't have to like chocolate that much.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So also we have it on. It's weirdest darn thing in the world, but apparently Singularity and our vanilla root beer mix really well.
Yeah.
Somehow
it's
really
not like the greatest thing in the world.
Depends on who you talk to.
Well, I suppose that's true.
It really somehow, against all odds, highlights a licorice flavor.
Yeah.
Like a black licorice flavor.
Yeah.
And then apparently if you add ice cream to it, it just blows it away. So
really? I didn't know that was done.
Oh, a couple times. Yeah. So I don't know. Weirder things have happened in Bardic, but
Health
not
Potion
much.
and old books do not mix.
Do not.
They literally taste like old books.
Like
it's
dust
awful.
and old cabinets and
it's awful.
mothballs.
Yep. So Summerween, that's how we got onto all of this.
Yes.
So June 21st, which is the Tuesday, is Gravity Falls trivia. Then June 22nd, which is the next day of the Wednesday, is the actual event where we'll do costume contests, the coloring jack-o'-lantern contest. We'll have loser candy out. We've got a really awesome playlist put together for soundtrack. Oh, there's something else I thought of the other day, and I can't remember what it is. There's something else too, though.
It'll be neat.
It will be neat. It was so much fun last year. Word to the wise, don't wear something like a costume that's going to be like super hot, because it gets a little toasty in the tap room with that many people. Although we do have air conditioning this year. That was the big thing last year.
True. But still, it's
it
not a miracle worker.
So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Trivia tomorrow, though, is general trivia.
Yep. So if you know a lot of things about a lot of things, now's your time to shine.
Anything, everything is on the table. So,
which we know if you know it alls.
Yeah, we do.
Not that kind of know it all.
I've got some questions already planned, though.
Fantastic.
Just have to actually like put them in the slides.
Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
And I'm really proud of one of them. There's at least always one question that I'm super proud got put into the trivia. And so like I always want to hang out and like see what people think. Usually they're received really well.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for events for the moment. I know we've got more events scheduled, but they haven't been given an official date. So those will be happening down the road. Eventually. Yeah.
We do have one other important scheduling thing we're going to announce.
Oh, yes.
This is very special. This is just for you Bardic Tales people.
Yes.
So we will announce it.
We've mentioned it in the tap room.
Yeah. We will mention it more broadly later. But for you Bardic Tales people, all 0 of you.
Well, because we're not supposed to technically start for another 10 minutes.
Should we wait for another 10 minutes to announce it? For the people that are backlog listening to this, they have to wait another 10 minutes before they get to real time for us. When will then be now?
That's cruel. We could talk about the other change.
Of course, at that point, they'll just be skipping forward. And I'll skip forward 10 minutes. So we should announce it in 9 minutes and say, so that's that announcement, and make them go back.
I mean, we could do our not Saturn exactly. Well, no, I guess they're related.
What? No, you're not getting anything out of me with that look.
Right, we'll get there. I guess I'll be the one to announce it.
Apparently.
Well, I guess we could do random recommendation now if we want to wait 10 minutes to do the happy, sad announcement.
Okay.
Mostly happy.
Yeah. Oh, so I thought you were trying to say Saturday without letting the audience know that you're trying to say Saturday, kind of like you would in front of a child. Saturday.
The
after fry.
Because we're gonna go get
after McNug.
Yeah. No. You get what I'm saying.
I get what you're
saying
now.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Random recommendations.
And despite yet another week going by, knowing that this is coming up, I did not. I think my track record. I'm not surprised. I just forget. And then we get to this point and it's like, oh, crap. I think my track record is like 90% forgetting. But every once in a while, I think about it and I remember.
Nice.
This is not one of those weeks.
It's not one of those weeks. I remembered to take laundry down.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So
my
memory is doing better.
Do you have a random recommendation?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I have recommended it before months and months and months ago, but I recommend it again based on our current lifestyle. I recommend the software package called RetroPie. So retro, as in way back in the day, Pi, P-I-E. It's all one word, RetroPie. It is a program that runs on the Raspberry Pi, a small little tiny affordable personal computer you can buy. They're like $20-$30. You can get more gadgets and accessories to add on to them, make them like no more than $100 tops. But what this thing does is it gives you access to all of the old school, and I mean old school, video game consoles. Everything from the early Ataris up to the N64. Some models will even run early PlayStation games. It gives you access to all of those. And what you can ideally do is come up with they're called ROMs, but they're They're basically the cartridges of those games, and you do have to come buy them on your own. Ideally, you can purchase them. There are other ways that we're not going to promote here, but ideally you would legitimately purchase them, and you can play any of those old retro games on modern hardware on your HDMI TVs in stunning 4K with the old school controllers. It is super cool. We've been playing through Secret of Mana from the Super NES, and oh my gosh.
That was my game growing up.
That was my game when we got married.
Yeah, well, you had never played it.
I never had, because I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But it's basically like a video game form of D&D, where you've got...
It's very video game D&D.
You've got 3 characters. One of them is supposed to be the fighter, and he's supposed to like have the sword and like do the fighter things. And then one of them is supposed to be the healer, and one of them is supposed to be like the wizard. And so what we're doing, because we've played this game several times, we've beaten it multiple times. The music is so good, though.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I started listening to it on Spotify, and then was like, "Hon, we got to play again." But this time we're going through, and we are 100%ing it. So we're maxing every weapon, and there's 10 weapons, 12
yeah,
weapons?
something like that. Yeah.
So we're maxing out every weapon. Excuse me. We're maxing out
for every character.
Yeah,
each
for every
character has to
character.
max out every weapon.
And then we're maxing out every magic. So the magic, you find little, basically kind of like little mana spirits, and they give you a certain type of magic. Like there's water and fire and wind and earth and
America.
So on and so forth.
The planet. Sorry, Captain Planet.
Captain Planet.
Heart. I got fire. I got heart. Anyway.
So yeah, we're leveling up each one of those. It's been fun.
It's been so much fun.
Yeah.
We got a new swords orb. We got to max this thing out now.
Yeah. Thankfully, because we can only play two player because they've only got 2 controllers, and thankfully it was at a time where that was the max anyway. And so the 3rd one, you can actually set it up that the 3rd character will either like not fight and run away, or maybe like cautiously approach, or like just headlong in, so that they're actually like leveling themselves up themselves. Just really nice.
Yeah, it's really well built especially for the time. It's just a fantastic game.
Yes.
And our oldest is scouring for food.
As he must.
Don't pay attention to me. I'm just
getting chips
and dip.
no.
I
deny it.
You deny it. All right. All right. My random recommendation is going to be a movie that I've actually only watched half of.
Oh, yes.
We tried to watch the full thing last night, and long story short, we didn't.
Very exhausting day after multiple days of extremely hard work. It's weird, but
yeah,
I passed out. One of us passed out. It might have been me. I don't know.
Anyway, it's on Disney Plus, and it is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. It was described to us as the sequel to Roger Rabbit that we've all wanted. And so far, halfway through the movie, it is very much that. Like there's a child.
Yes, I have one and I'm waiting.
Okay. So you've got...
Try to remember that we're recording, Peter. Try to remember that we're recording.
And just throwing something in the sink is loud.
Making loud noises isn't helpful.
So you've got live action, you've got classic animation, you've got 3D animation. And Disney has pulled together or somehow gotten access to just a plethora of properties. And so like there's the ones that make sense of like all of their, Rescue Rangers and
classic Disney style.
Yeah. And then properties that they've acquired recently. So Star Wars and The Simpsons. I saw a Looney Tunes reference. I don't know how they got that, because that's Warner Brothers.
Apparently, there's even South Park characters in there.
Really?
They got like everybody in there.
Yeah.
So it is truly the sequel to Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. And so
And Roger Rabbit's in there too.
Oh yeah,
So.
yeah. And it's super funny. It's very much in line with Chip and Dale, except like it takes place current day. And so Chip, right? It was Chip that got the 3D surgery.
No, Dale.
Dale got
D for Dale, D for Dumb.
Okay, there we go. So Dale got the 3D surgery. So instead of looking like 2D like he did in the 90s, he's 3D like Sonic the Hedgehog or Alvin and the Chipmunks or
Ugly
like
Sonic.
Yes. So they're on an escapade. I'm excited to see what actually happens at the end of it.
I look forward to it. We got to start by watching that tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that'll be good. But so that's my random recommendation today.
All
All right,
Wendy has a random recommendation of the week as well.
I know exactly what it's going
I
to be.
do
I
too.
was waiting kind of at the start for it.
Well, you waited patiently. Thank you. Go ahead.
It's my YouTube channel. Hi guys.
No.
No, hold on. Go back. So Wendy has created her own YouTube channel,
Yep.
and she is uploading all of her fun little crazy
Here we
videos to it. It's called the Big Fat Cat.
Yep.
Is what she changed her name to. It used to be Strawberry Blueberry. Now she's changed it to the Big Fat Cat.
Yep.
Yes.
And it is just her very random, silly videos about other YouTube videos that she's watched or
her creative interpretations
Yeah.
of other things. It's
Yeah.
really fantastic.
Now I can finally clear her all of my CapCut out.
Yes.
Yes.
She uses an app called CapCut, which is really cool. You import your own little videos or even just images, and you can cut it all together to create a video, add sound, add effects. Yeah, it's super cool.
I'm making one right now.
I'm not surprised.
Not surprised at all.
So,
Wobble, wobble.
so
Well, it's close enough. People
Yes.
should. Well, people who know us still got another 5 minutes before they actually sign in. But
yes, this is
theoretically, it's 6:30. So, shall we start with the awesome news?
true. Yes.
All right.
Well, no, let's start with the sad, and then
End
because
on a
it's
high
because
note.
of the high. It's because of the good.
End on a high note. Okay.
Yes.
The sad news is, at least for a while,
Yes.
this is probably going to be our last Bardic Tales.
Yes.
We've got a lot going on in life. Things are very
Yes.
busy, and this falls right square in the middle of our one full day off.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead and call it good on Bardic Tales. We've had a fantastic run, a fantastic
Yes.
time.
Yes, we've really enjoyed this, but it's just getting to a point where we're starting to see resentment creeping in, and we don't want that.
No, we want to end on an enjoyment note, which I
Yes.
believe we are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a little sad to see it go, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
And it doesn't mean that, like you said, that it's gone forever.
No, of course. There'll still be
But-
specials.
Oh
but
yeah, maybe we'll get Bardic Kitchen going again sometime.
Maybe,
That would
in
be
all of our
fun.
free time.
Exactly. Like I said, sometime.
Yes.
But the reason that we've chosen to do this now
Yeah.
is because.
yeah. I had something else I was going to say about that.
Okay.
It escapes me now.
Hi.
Just get Bardic Tales in person. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Yeah, just
Oh,
come into the tap room.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Whatever news we would normally have presented on Bardic Tales, you can still get in person at the tap room.
Yes,
We were very
yep.
conversive. We'll talk about anything. Also, our email and virtually every social media channel, all the news will still keep coming. There won't be anything that
Yes.
you're missing out news-wise, but that's okay. But this is all happening because...
Yes. You want me to tell it?
Do it.
Okay. Again, Mark was saying this earlier because for anybody who's just tuning in now who didn't see online, we started at 6 today because I'm taking Wendy to a play later tonight, and I want to make sure we had time for that. So you can go back and watch the rest of that. But as Mark said earlier, and my brain just lost. No, I know what I'm going to say, but I don't know why I said what Mark said earlier. Oh, this is just for you guys.
Yes.
We've talked about it in the tap room a little bit. We're not announcing it online yet. Yet. This upcoming Sunday,
29th.
the 29th, we are open. Bardic is open from noon to 6. Part of hiring Andrew was opening on Sundays, having him take over Sundays. For a little while, that means Mark or I or both of us will be there. He's been training for the past few weeks. He feels solid. We feel like he feels solid.
He feels less anxious.
Yes.
We feel good about it. He
yeah.
feels less anxious about it.
Of course, there's going to be adjustment period, and he's going to make mistakes and learn things. But I think the big things he could make mistakes on.
Easy. And we'll be there.
Yeah,
we'll be there. So,
but so what that means, eventually, in just a few weeks, Mark and I won't have to be there. But even when we're not at the tap room, if it's open, there's that part of our brain that's like, yeah, the tap room's open. I need to make sure to be aware in case something happens, which is so rare. I think
usually
Andrea,
it's something like, oh no, the third keg just blew tonight.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll bring something down. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I think Andrea and Brandy have only ever had to like bring us down there a handful of times.
Maybe.
If that.
Maybe.
But it does make those days just a little less relaxing, a little less. We're not able to detach quite as much, to be able to focus on our family and focus on our own mental well-being.
What? Mental health is a thing?
It's totally a thing. Imagine that. So we're kind of trading Bardic Tales for opening on Sundays. Again, in the future, we might get to a point where we're doing Bardic Tales again, or, in some other configuration or something. Or
maybe we do something else fun, like cook-off battles.
Yeah. Well, we did talk about something like that.
In the taproom cook-off battles where viewers get to eat the results.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, it might. So that's our big news, though. We're open on Sundays now from 12 to 6.
Yep.
We're going to at least, to start at first, we're going to have cider mimosas. So,
are we doing that like this upcoming Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to order some equipment.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
I was thinking about that earlier. So that's going to be a thing. We're going to eventually, I don't know if it's going to happen right away, but we're going to eventually introduce a few Sunday exclusive brunch items. I mean, opening at noon, it's lunch, but they'll be brunchy type things. That it'll be kind of one of those, we have 8 servings of it. So what gets sold. Once it's gone, and it's only on Sundays.
We will start slow. We will ramp up. We will build ourselves up to where we want to be. So it's a very sustainable approach.
Yes. But the cider mimosas are going to be hand-pressed orange juice, like fresh pressed orange juice, mixed with whichever cider you want. We'll definitely have recommendations, but if you decide that you want the Singularity Health Potion mix and you want it to be a cider mimosa, on your own head be it.
No judgment. It's judgment-free zone.
I mean, orange chocolate is good.
There's been a few things I've had to work real hard to not judge, and that would be one of them.
But yeah, we're super excited about this next step. Yeah.
Be neat.
Yeah. So this Sunday is kind of a soft opening, be Memorial Day weekend.
I think this was going to be a drinks only Sunday, just to really ease into it.
Yeah, which is why I said eventually we're going to have a
so like no
menu.
Pizza. You're not coming in for lunch, getting pizza and junk. I thought we talked about that.
No, I thought we were talking about having our regular menu, regular run, but the only new addition would be the cider mimosas.
Okay, there you go. That works then. That makes sense.
Yep. So regular Bardic plus cider mimosas. But yeah, so we're going to have this week be kind of a soft open. Then the following week, we're really going to push it and then keep going. So
just like that.
Just like that. So
neat.
Yay.
Well, that works.
That works. All right. This is kind of a short Bardic Tales, but
kind of a short one, but go out on a terse note.
On a terse note. I mean, I was kind of thinking like maybe at least like a happy note or something.
It's been happy. and terse. It's like when you're headed out the door quickly and you say, love you, bye. It's happy and terse.
All right. I usually think of terse as like somebody pursing their lips and like glaring at you.
No, that's short. You're being short with someone. Like, fine.
What's wrong? Nothing.
No. Good. I don't have to worry about it. Bye. If anybody ever says nothing, that is the appropriate response. Oh, thank God. And then walk off.
At any rate, thank you guys for joining us on this Bardic Tales journey and for yes.
General trivia tomorrow.
Oh, yes, general trivia.
We'll have a big one following that, but general trivia for tomorrow.
Yep. So,
Ta-da.
yeah. Thank you guys for helping us just even have Bardic, and we're so glad that we know you guys and that we get to serve you in our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's been fun.
Yeah.
And it will continue to be so.
Yep.
So.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.